2 hours left. Archangel Michael is trying to reach you, and you always skip this. A snake is being removed from your life. A name is. Archangel Michael says, listen closely now, this message is not by chance. The hourglass has turned and only 2 hours remain before a spiritual operation begins in your life. A snake that has lived comfortably in your circle is about to be uncovered, and this time, heaven will not wait for your permission. You've been wondering why doors that should open stay shut, why joy that should last fades too quickly. It's because the snake has been silently injecting venom into every good thing that tried to bloom for you. Its presence is close, so close that you would never have imagined them to be the reason. The snake's name is not only known, but it's being spoken in the realm of angels as we speak. Archangel Michael is sending forces to cut their connection to your blessings, but your awareness is key. Missing this moment would allow that snake to wrap around your destiny again, and that must not happen. This is not about revenge, this is about liberation. You will start to feel a shift, even in your body, once their influence begins to break. That heaviness you carry, that sudden tiredness at specific times, it all traces back to their silent control. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their name is being whispered right now into your spirit. You might feel a strange flutter in your chest or a sudden chill down your back. That's confirmation. The snake is not just jealous of your success. They're obsessed with blocking your rise. They've smiled with you, pretended to celebrate your wins, but they've been feeding lies into people around you. This person knows what you dream of and has actively taken steps to curse it before it even arrives. The snake is strategic, but they have underestimated divine timing. In just 2 hours, a divine reversal is taking place. If you stay aligned, heaven will ensure they are exposed without you lifting a single finger. You will watch as people around you begin to see them for who they are. They were warned in their spirit, but they refuse to stop. That's why their judgment is now sealed. Archangel Michael has seen enough, and now he commands a final sweep. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You may feel like crying or even nauseous while reading this. That's your soul reacting to spiritual truth. The snake's name will soon appear in a message, a phone call, or through a sudden confession. Be attentive. Heaven is speaking through subtle signs. They were feeding off your light, which is why you felt drained despite resting. They couldn't stand how people praised your resilience. But what they didn't know is that your strength doesn't come from people. It's divinely sourced. Someone in your circle already suspects them and has tried to warn you indirectly. Pay close attention to repeated names or situations that don't feel right. The snake is clever, but heaven is always one move ahead. Their actions go back years. They planted seeds of mistrust, causing confusion in places that should have been peaceful. They delayed your money, love, and peace by redirecting energies meant for you. But now the blockage is being lifted. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, this is your moment of release. You are not being paranoid. Your spiritual instincts were never wrong. You were just surrounded by noise, and the snake was the loudest of them all, masking themselves as support. Don't confront them with rage, do it with silence. Heaven is going to humiliate them in front of the very people they tried to turn against you. You will stand still while divine exposure shatters their lies. You'll notice that suddenly, your sleep improves. That's because their soul tie is weakening. The snake has fed off your rest and energy for too long. It's time for a full disconnect. They are someone who has claimed to know your story, but they twisted it to others behind your back. They exaggerated, lied, and manipulated your truth to benefit their image. But now the scales are being set right. Tap Amen to get blessing 777. You were chosen long before this battle even began. The snake was sent as a test, but they took it as an opportunity to destroy. What they didn't expect is that you would survive. In 2 hours, they'll begin to feel panic. Something they rely on, whether a person, contract, or plan, will fall apart suddenly. That's your sign the war has turned. They may try to contact you with apologies, distractions, or even gifts. Ignore the bait. This time, don't open the door with kindness, open it with spiritual discernment. They've seen things that weren't meant for them because they invaded your private spaces. Yes, they have been watching, reading, listening without permission. But Archangel Michael is closing their access. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The snake is connected to someone you've trusted with deep secrets. That person unknowingly passed your light into the wrong hands. But heaven forgives them, and you must too. Your healing must not carry bitterness. Soon, there will be a dream and you will see a face or hear a name. Don't dismiss it. That's the spiritual confirmation your soul has been asking for. If you stay obedient to this message, a 3-day favor window will open up for you. What was delayed will reappear. The snake's removal is the final requirement before divine restoration begins. The person has tried to bind your energy using something personal of yours, possibly a gift, photo, or word. That's why the moment you threw something away recently, you felt lighter. It was a divine instruction working through your intuition. Type Amen to get blessing 000. You don't owe anyone explanations for protecting your peace. Let people believe what they want. Your clarity is coming from a higher realm, not human validation. They once heard someone praise you and immediately twisted it into mockery. Their spirit can't stand that others love you for simply being real. That's how you know they are the snake, because real love doesn't compete, it celebrates. The snake's name will show up where you least expect, maybe in a mutual friend's story, a random phone tag, or even a financial document. Be still and you'll see, the exposure will be undeniable. Archangel Michael says, justice is already written. You are not late, but you must be alert. The spiritual shift has already begun around you. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Every whisper that was used to break your name is turning into thunder against their camp. Your silence will scream louder than their noise ever could. The people who once doubted you will return for clarity, but you owe no explanations. The snake thought if they could block your flow, they'd inherit your place. But heaven doesn't give royal crowns to traitors. Their imitation of your path will crumble under the weight of truth. You might soon feel a sensation in your right hand or around your heart. That's a signal from your angels. They are repairing the breach in your spiritual wall. It's being rebuilt with double protection. Someone who was once misled by them is about to come forward with the truth. Listen carefully, this person's confession will confirm what you always suspected. Let your spirit remain calm. The snake is uncoiling, exposed, and weak. Type Amen to get blessing 232. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Keep reading. The final hour is sacred. Don't allow any distraction to pull you away. You've made it too far to miss this victory. The energy they tried to steal is returning to you sevenfold. You'll feel motivated again. You'll get that sudden call you've been waiting on. This is more than a breakthrough. It's a divine reset. A woman connected to this snake may try to disguise herself in kindness. But watch her tone, it won't match her spirit. That's your clue. Your feet will feel lighter over the next few days. That's spiritual pressure lifting. That knot in your stomach is being replaced by peace. Type Amen to get blessing 313 from now. Every hour will bring truth. You won't have to fight for it. It will reveal itself. You will notice who distances themselves when your light returns. Don't worry if they try one last act of betrayal. It will backfire instantly. Archangel Michael has declared your protection final. They can't win this war anymore. The snake's name is already being deleted from divine records that once had influence over your path. That erasure is permanent. You are being redirected into environments where betrayal has no entrance. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and declare this truth. No more snakes in my circle. No more delay, no more silence when heaven is speaking. Type Amen to get blessing 411. The final moments are here. You'll be surprised by how light your space feels once they're spiritually detached. Even technology, photos, and saved names will start acting strange. That's the signal. Delete what no longer aligns. Clear out the drawer, the old chat, the saved thread. To move their axes in every realm. A man connected to this woman has been watching you silently. He knows the truth. Soon, his conscience will force him to tell you what he heard, saw, or realized. Stay open, not afraid. You are almost at the divine point of no return. Where curses break, blessings pour, and snakes vanish without warning. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Archangel Michael says, as you continue to read, you are unlocking a shield no force can break. You are not late. You are right on time for heaven's last-minute intervention. The person whose name will be revealed is trembling in their spirit. They feel the fire closing in because when heaven moves, no earthly mask can stay glued. This snake misuse your kindness. They use every word you said in trust as a tool to twist against you later. But God saw it all, nothing was missed and everything is accounted for. This isn't about exposing them for drama. It's about restoring your destiny. There's a reason your life has felt stuck in a loop. That cycle is ending with their removal. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Their name carries a spiritual toxin. It contaminates rooms even after they leave. That's why you always felt drained after certain conversations. You were absorbing spiritual poison masked as small talk. They partnered with someone else to spy, to ask about you indirectly. If you've recently received weird messages or sudden check-ins, it wasn't innocent. It was data collection to plan your fall. But now, their plan has a leak. Someone they confided in has grown uncomfortable and started praying. That person's prayers activated divine light, and now the snake is squirming. Prepare for sudden silence from people who once seemed over-involved. That's the cleanup. Heaven is sanitizing your energy field. Type a meant to get blessing 707. Your name is about to be cleansed in conversations where it was once trashed. People who believed lies are being spiritually corrected. Don't speak. Let your character win in silence. This snake once called themselves family, best friend, blood, or soulmate. Idols mean nothing when the fruit is wrung. It's not the label they wear, it's the energy they carry. You're not crazy for feeling them shift when something good came your way. You're not dramatic for pulling back. That was divine instinct guarding you before your mind could process. Expect the next 24 hours to feel like a detox. The heaviness will lift. Your emotions will balance. Your focus will sharpen. Type a meant to get blessing 808. Some of their energy was embedded in your belongings. That's why a certain object recently broke, disappeared, or felt uncomfortable to air or hold. That was no coincidence. Your angels have been working overtime to block what couldn't reach you through willpower. They rearranged schedules, delayed meetings, and even made you forget things to protect you. Soon you'll hear someone say, "You won't believe what I just found out." That's your signal. The snake's mask is off. They thought they were hidden. But Archangel, Michael, is revealing their face through dreams, patterns, and words. You will know. Type Amen to get blessing 919. They've tampered with your alignment long enough. But God's silence was not approval. It was strategy. Out comes the storm. Don't be surprised when people connected to the snake begin panicking. They feel something shifting but can't place it. The moment of exposure preparing. The snake might act overly kind, gifting, or sentimental. Don't fall for it. It's desperation, not love. When evil knows it's being evicted, it disguises itself as grace. You've done the forgiving. Now let heaven handle the consequences. What's coming to them is exactly what their own hands sow. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. There will be a moment where you feel tempted to warn them. Though, heaven does not consult snakes before cutting ties. They wore your words like weapons, used your softness as a shield to hide behind. Now your boundaries are turning to swords of truth. The snake's biggest fear is your full awakening, because once you stop giving them access to your heart, their power shrinks and you are waking up now. If you've been waking up between 2-4 a.m., that's not insomnia. That's angelic prompting. They've been trying to reach you before this moment came. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. You may feel a sudden need to throw away, cleanse, or move furniture. That's your body aligning with your spirit. You trusted. They even tried to bind your image, telling others who you were in a twisted light so that your reputation would decay. But that decay will now reverse. Someone who used to ignore your value will suddenly remember everything you said. That's the moment heaven touches their mind with truth. The snake's name might shock you. Or it might confirm everything you felt but couldn't prove. Either way, It will no longer be hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. What you thought was rejection was protection. The person they pulled away from you. That person was sent to spy, not stay. God kept you hidden while they searched for ways to harm you. But now He's flipping the script. The hunter becomes the watched. A court matter, financial document, or email may soon expose their activity. Don't rush it. Let heaven align the timing. Your name may show up in a conversation you overhear or on a screen randomly. It's your final sign. Don't ignore it this time. Type Amen to get blessing 1313 from this point on. You must become unavailable to anything connected to chaos, decline calls, and patterns. Stop explaining. Their name is being cursed by the very spell they tried to place on you. What they plotted has returned to sender. This is not karma. This is justice. Heaven's justice is exact. We delay. If someone had been standing in your way blocking your flow, mocking your faith, watch them fall away. Watch their influence evaporate. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, "This is your exit gate from hidden warfare. Your release begins now. Walk forward without deal. Your name will be brought up by someone innocent. That's divine alignment, not gossip. Listen with your spirit, not your emotion. If you feel heat, energy, or buzzing while reading, your angels are near. That's confirmation. Don't suppress it. This is your moment to rise, clean, and rebuild. Without snakes, without confusion, without secret sabotage, type Amen to get blessing 1. You're not crazy. You're gifted. You're not overreacting. You're protected. The snake's games are done. Soon, you'll have the urge to cry for no reason. Let it flow. That's not sadness. That's your soul celebrating freedom. They underestimated your strength, they forgot who walks with you. And now they'll witness what happens when God fights for His own. Your table is being set. Your chair is being removed. You will eat in peace. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. A message will arrive. Don't delete it. It's your confirmation. It's time. And when you see that name or that face, remember this moment, the message, the warning, the promise. You are no longer available to snakes, manipulators, liars, and energy thieves. Your destiny is too precious. Your calling too high. This moment is your line in the sand. The door is closed, the snake is named, and heaven is watching. Type Amen to get blessing 1717 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The storm that was sent to shake you has now reversed direction. It will chase the snake instead, pushing them out of every place they tried to plan deception. You don't have to fight them, heaven is doing that for you. The snake will attempt a final act, a desperate move cloaked in flattery or false peace. Recognize it for what it is, manipulation in disguise. Do not allow their charm to hypnotize your spirit again. You've walked with burdens not meant to be yours. The blame, the guilt, the confusion, it wasn't yours to carry. It was injected by this snake who knew how to play both sides. Their name is tied to a delay you've suffered for too long. It's been hidden in contracts, conversations, and unseen gossip. But now the winds are changing and every lie is unraveling. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. You may have forgotten moments they heard you, but your spirit never did. The unease, the distance, the internal battle, it was your soul signaling truth. Trust it now more than ever. As their presence fades, your clarity will rise. You will speak with more power, you will feel light again without even knowing why. They were sent to slow your divine progress. That's why you lost time, passion, and sometimes even self-worth. But their assignment failed because you kept going. Archangel Michael says, your victory is scheduled. What you thought was destruction was divine redirection. The evidence of your breakthrough will begin within 72 hours. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Everything you touch now will begin to respond differently. That's the fruit of a cleared path, but was blocked will bloom again. Do not entertain the voice of the snake once it's exposed. They will beg with words but remain rotten in spirit. This is your test of silence. Soon you will hear, they were never for you. That sentence will confirm all you felt. Listen with gratitude, not grief. They are already losing access in the spirit realm. Their spiritual license to your energy had been revoked. You are free. Type Amen to get blessing 2020 when the final conversation comes. Let it be short and final. You owe no long messages, no farewells, only boundaries and blessings for yourself. Don't fear being misunderstood. You're not called to be liked by everyone, you're chosen to be protected by God. It's a higher calling. Everything stolen, blocked, or delayed is on its way back to you. Heaven has calculated what they interfered with. Now, heaven restores with interest. Let them watch your rise in silence. Let them feel the absence of your light. They had their chance and wasted it. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. There is power in your pause, in your distance, in your note. These are your spiritual weapons now. The snake's name parries curses no more. The divine sword has cut its soul tie permanently. This chapter is closed. Expect sudden breakthroughs, money you were owed, opportunities that ghosted you, relationships that failed to start. Everything's returning with speed. You'll dream of water via your flight. That's your soul detoxing. Let the dream come. Let it cleanse. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. This isn't the end of your story. It's the end of their access to your story. Your next chapter is reserved for royalty, peace, and purpose. Even your home will feel new, your body will heal faster. Your heart will beat steadier. The air is different now because the snake is gone. They once laughed at your silence, but they didn't know silence was your sword. You were gathering strength while they played games. When the message comes, you'll know what to do. No panic. No revenge. Just clarity and peace. Type Amen to get blessing 2323 from this moment. Protect your name, your peace, and your purpose. They were too reckless to be trusted with your light. You are walking into rooms they tried to lock you out of. You are receiving what they said you never have. You are glowing with the fire they tried to put out. This is not just spiritual, it's practical too. Clean your phone, your inbox, your space. Make physical room for divine blessings. Your laughter will return in full. Your prayers will manifest quicker, your peace will not be stolen anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Watch the snake stumble in their own words. Watch them contradict themselves publicly. That's the divine trap, they set it for you, but fell in first. Your presence will become heavier to those who once mocked your walk. Your spirit will convict the spaces you enter. You are a carrier of truth now. If your circle feels smaller, thank God, what's coming next needs no distractions, no spies, no snakes. You are being preserved for greatness. Their name may still be spoken, but it holds no power. You are covered. You are elevated, you are untouchable now. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Archangel Michael says, you've endured the attack with grace. Now the reward begins. Don't look back. The snake who slithered in when you were tired is being sent away by forces they can't fight, they will be silenced. Their envy was loud, but your favor will be louder. Their lies were long, but your testimony will last forever. Prepare for moments of deep gratitude. You'll randomly feel safe again, that's the angels wrapping you in new protection. Type Amen to get blessing February 1926. The snake exit will open gates that were sealed. Expect the impossible to manifest. Expect the sudden to feel natural, let your posture now be peace. Let your silence speak volumes. Let your glow scare them without a single word. You are heaven's proof that darkness cannot win. Your journey is sacred, your restoration is already written. 2 hours left was not a warning. It was a countdown to freedom. You heard this just in time. Type Amen to get blessing 2727 if you wish to express your support further. Your story is safe. Your name is clean. Your future is guarded. Watch the snake disappear, watch God restore. Watch your spirit rise. Type Amen to get blessing February 1928.